ventilation and breathing system in jets. Fighter aircrafts have a dynamic pressurization system, and when flying at high altitudes, the pilot will have decreased atmospheric oxygen pressure for breathing. Cockpits are, however, pressurized so that pilots may feel less pressure than what the pressure really is. Older fighter jets, such as the fourth generation used in the movie Top Gun, have an altitude ceiling of around 40 to 50,000 feet, whereas newer fighters can fly up to 60 to 65,000 feet. This is due to the better cabin pressure that was not present in older jets. Smaller and less concentrated oxygen supplies stop pilots from flying too high for too long, as the breathing and ventilation system was not sophisticated enough to withstand the pressure. Currently, a Vigiloc breathing system is used, which measures a number of key breathing parameters, namely the pilot's oxygen concentration, breathing pressure, and flow rate of oxygen, and then disperses the perfect amount of oxygen needed for that particular breath. However, a new system is being developed which will use laser sensors to determine levels of carbon dioxide and water exhaled inside the mask, which will further enhance the ventilation systems for the pilot.
How is airspeed measured in jets? The device and its principle of operation. The pitot tube is a device used to measure airspeed in jets. Together with static pressure, one can determine not the speed of the aircraft, but the speed of air flowing around the aircraft, thus the airspeed. The airspeed can be measured in knots, kilometers per hour, or meters per second. However, in general, knots are used. The pitot tube is a slender tube that has two holes on it, as we can see in the three diagrams. The front hole is placed in the airstream to measure the stagnation pressure, while the side hole is used to measure the static pressure. By measuring the different pressures, we get the dynamic pressure, and thus we are able to calculate the airspeed.
Good day everyone. The measuring devices that we'll be discussing today is the anemometer and the mass flow meter. The anemometer is an instrument that measures the wind speed and the wind pressure. As the wind blows, the cups rotate, making the rod spin. The stronger the wind blows, the faster the rod spins. The anemometer counts the number of rotations or turns, which is used to calculate the wind speed. Furthermore, we have our mass flow meter. The mass flow meter is also known as the inertial flow meter. It is a device that measures the mass flow rate of a fluid traveling through a tube. The density of the mass depends on or may change due to temperature, pressure, or composition. And with this, I'd like to thank you.